experiences that forged you to be the way you are today. Same with me. And there's so much I could share that I've decided to start by the very beginning. My name. And I'll tell you some stories about my life using my name as the connection point. So my name is Leila, and I like it. I find it nice and simple. Growing up, the first fun fact I've learned about the name given to me was that it has 5 letters, the same as the other members of my family. I was part of a 5-letter gang, and I liked that. My father, Pedro, Peter in English. My mother, Lucia in some countries. My older brother, Eric, with CH at the end, kind of Germanic. And my younger sister, Lydia. Nowadays, I'm married to Julio, so my new family is on the right track. Actually, he's Julius Caesar, so twice as good. As a teenager, I had access to some magazines focused on girls my age, which had pictures of artists, some North American artists, and curious facts, such as origin of some names. And there, they presented my name as being of Arabic origin, and it should mean dark as the night. Coming from Brazil, where most of the population is of brown color, I couldn't really be considered dark as the night, so I always thought that was funny. Another connection between me and the Arabic world is that I love dancing, and I particularly love belly dancing. Years later, many years later, as I started working, I had the opportunity to work for an international company and travel to some places. Then I met one person from Iran, and he confirmed me that Leila is really a typical name of the Arabic world, especially because of a renowned poet that used Princess Leila as the main character of many of his works. This guy even thought Princess Leila was a real person, and Google had to settle the case. Besides Iran, or the Persian world, I've learned to be also a fictional princess in another country, Italy. Star Wars, when it was first translated to Italian, they didn't like the sound of Princess Leia, so they made it Principessa Leila. It's also from Italy that my mother's great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers came from. They had to leave Italy when of the time of mechanization of the fields and much poverty in the north of Italy, so they went to Brazil. So if I was not famous enough being princess here and there, Eric Clapton penned his famous classic, referencing and influenced by the Persian poet, and also making a reference to his love of George Harrison's wife. That song is really handy for me, because when I travel, I can always mention, no, say it like Leila, like Eric Clapton's song. Then you ask me, okay, was your name selected from any of this background you're sharing? No. Being born in Brazil, it was not until very recently that American songs were played in Brazil in their original form. They were mostly translated, awful translations and awful versions, by the way. But this song never came to be popular there in those times. And also Brazil doesn't have many connections to the Arabic world. So okay, how did your name come to be like it is? Well, my father was really poor growing up. When he was 17, he was audacious enough to try to join the Navy. But, and actually he was smart enough to pass the grammar and math exams. But he was so poor and so badly raised that he was too thin, too short, and sick. So he failed the physical exams. I don't know how it works today, but back then one could volunteer for the Navy. And you would be there working for no money, but having a place to sleep and food. So that's what my father did. He would work, eat a lot, exercise, and sleep properly. Also, as he told me once, each captain there could select one of the volunteers to be his own personal slave. So my father was appointed to help out this captain and his wife to do whatever they wanted. He would run errands with them and fix things at the house. But this couple was really nice to him, actually, and kind of coached him during this time. So 1 year later, he was healthy and 1 centimeter higher, taller. So he could finally pass the physical exams and officially joined the Navy. And that's how he made a living and raised my sister, my brother, and myself. And my name is the captain's wife. Thank you.